Hey guys, welcome to another Dan the Man Reviews. I am aka Dan the Man, aka Daniel's son, and I am reviewing Fox's new show, Empire. It's starring Terrence Howard, Terry J. Henson, that's right. Something like that. And it's created by Lee Daniels. Now, if you don't know who Lee Daniels is, Lee Daniels is the one who made The Butler, and that movie was really great. And Oprah was really great in that, and Forrest Whitaker was really great in that film. But now we have this new show on Fox that's starring these two huge stars. And if you know Terrence Howard and Tara, excuse me, were in that monster movie, that one great movie called Hustle and Flow. And while watching this, that's what I got from it. Hustle and Flow. I got like those two had kids. You know, Terrence Howard is the pimp, and Tara was a prostitute. That's what I got out of it. It just seemed like it was a continuation of Hustle and Flow, which is not. It's not at all. But this show, after watching it, it relies heavily on these two actors and the acting of the show, and it's great. The acting is great. Excuse me. You know, Terrence and Tara definitely have great chemistry together. But not only that, also the other supporting cast. Their sons are pretty good actors. Some of just the supporting cast was good. Just some of them, some of the supporting cast we didn't get too much of. Like one of the sons' wife, who's their interracial couple. There's a lot of things that they're throwing in the show that I could say they're just throwing it in just to make the show, conflicted or appealing to other viewers. But then again, when I was thinking about it, that's exactly what we kind of need in a show like this. I don't have no problem with them throwing a lot of things at us. I mean, you have the interracial couple, you have the son that's gay, but he wants to make it into music, but his dad doesn't quite understand what his homosexual really means, and he thinks he's an embarrassment, and you see a lot of flashbacks with him and his son. And then you have the youngest son who is pretty much he's trying to find his strive. He has to walk the shadow of his father, who's played by Terrence Howard. And Terrence Howard's basically this mogul, this icon, this producer. He was once I believe a rapper, and he just became so big. Now he has this empire, but he didn't get anywhere because, excuse me, he didn't get anywhere if it wasn't for his wife, who was in prison, and that's Tara J. Henson's character, and she's fronted him pretty much $400,000 to get that album running, and that album blew up, and he blew up as well, while she was pretty much rotting in jail for, I believe, a drug crime. We don't know too much of the information there. Overall, I really enjoyed this episode. I'm really looking forward to future episodes of Empire. Yeah, it's a lot of things you've seen before. It's a lot of cliches. It's a lot of drama added just because there's drama. But I think this show could really take off if the acting stays in place, if the acting still, keeps that momentum. And I think there's a lot of things you could do with this type of thing. Don't do the Beyond the Lights thing. Beyond the Lights was a terrible movie. Don't go that way, but there's a lot of things you could do because there's a lot of shady stuff when it comes to the music. When you take a music career, there's a lot of drugs, the lifestyle, especially hip hop lifestyle. That's definitely a great intrigue and great things you could do with that storyline, especially. And then we also find out, this is a spoiler review, by the way. I think I'll have that on the title. We also find out Terrence Howard is basically the Walter White of this show, and he has only 3 years to live because I believe, I forgot what the sickness was, but it's pretty much eating his insides. I don't think it was cancer. I think it was something else, but yeah, Terrence Howard has 3 years to live, so basically he has to hand down his empire to one of his children, and he doesn't really have faith in the oldest one because he's not really, he's not in the music industry really per se. He's more of a just like business-like mentality, while his other kid is becoming a future rap star, and his other son, who I believe he thinks is kind of a mistake because he's homophobic. Terrence character is. Like I said, the only problems I have with it is because it's a little bit cliche. It's the things we've seen before, but the plus side is the acting. It's the dialogue. The dialogue on the show is very realistic, very, very great, very witty, especially when Terrence Howard and Tara go at it, when they're one-on-one with each other. These two leads, these two are definitely the shining bright spot of this show. The bad spot, though, I think the music was great. I think the hip hop type music was great, But on the other side, the flip side, the score was not that. It didn't fit the show. When Terrence Howard is doing his mafioso type deal, you could tell that they're trying to do a little Godfather type score. Doesn't work at all. Don't like it. Please get another score showrunners, because it was just kind of corny, cheesy, and you could tell it was like they had influence in the Godfather. And then Terrence Howard has a little, Godfather type hat when he's taking out his friend that he's known since he was 16 or something like that. Excuse me. Overall, I am looking forward to seeing where the show takes place. Like I said, this was an hour pilot. Exactly what it needed to be, an hour. That's it, an hour. Not like Agent Carter, but Agent Carter it looks so promising. 2 new shows that I've seen back to back in 2015, and I think we're looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good as long as they, give us something we haven't seen before. This show has to do things that we just haven't seen before. We've seen this stuff before. We've seen, one person wanting to gain all this empire who believes that they should have it all, and there's strings being pulled behind the scenes. Terrence Howard, a lot of secrets going around, so we'll see how it goes. But they got a lot of things. They got a lot of conflict. I'll give them that. But the dialogue is definitely on the money. It's going to be interesting to see how all these characters come to play. All the characters we didn't really see too much of, like Terrence Howard's wife. See how she goes along with the story, and also one of the eldest son's wife as well, in that interracial marriage, because the mom already doesn't like the white girl. So interesting. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like the show? Do you think it's gonna head into? Do you think the acting was great in the show? That's all I gotta really say. So if you like this video, please press the like button. Please subscribe for more. I'm gonna keep reviewing Empire, and I think Empire has definitely came out pretty strong with the acting and everything else. But hopefully the show writers do throw something that we haven't seen before and really is fresher than what I saw tonight. But overall, the production design, the tone, the feel, very good. The music, great, except the scoring. There's a difference between score and using hip-hop music, to generate the tone and feel. So the score needs to pick it up a little bit and not give us some cheesy score. Great. I got to give this I don't want to give it a 7 out of 10. I give Agent Carter a 7 out of 10 because 2 hours in that show was unnecessary. I'll give this show an 8 out of 10 because I really do love Terrence Howard. I really love Tara as well, Terry J. Henson. They really they step up the game when it comes to acting. They're really 2 great actors in our history. I think Marvel made definitely a big mistake when they switched out Terrence Howard with Don Cheadle, and I'll make a separate video for that. So thank you guys for listening. And ratings don't really matter. I think I enjoyed this a little bit more than I did Agent Carter because of the time wise, and it was only an hour compared to Agent Carter. But both shows really are very promising. We'll see you next week. So thank you guys for listening, and see ya. I'm out.